Forge update. So I did some more work today. Changed my design plans a little bit, but I'm happy with it. So here's the lawnmower deck. And there's now a brake rotor instead of a brake drum in it. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that forges are usually flat. The coal and the ash overflows. Plus, I want to be able to take stuff through this hole and stick it up in there to heat it up. So, you know, so I decided to go with the brake rotor. This I already had too, so worked out better actually. Cleaned it up. Looks a lot better. No, only grass is in the corners, but everything else is clean. Mounted my main pipe, and it will suffice fine, but there's a bearing in there that I could not press out no matter how hard I tried. So it is staying in there. So I'm assuming it's still packed with grease pretty decent. That's gonna burn, but the first couple times I do it and it burns, it's not gonna matter. If it's a grease fire in your kitchen, it's gonna matter. If it's a grease fire while you're working on your workbench, that's going to matter. But this is meant to hold fire. It's not going to matter. Basically what I did is this thickness of pipe had a little lip to it. It got bigger. I can't really show you. I don't have another piece. See, that is the diameter of the larger section of this. So it had a lip. So the thin part fit up through the rotor, but then it wouldn't stay. So I took a piece of the thicker part, which is this diameter, and put it over it and bolted it on, which holds it up there fine. And that the bearing does move in there. I can't do much about that. So that'll be fine. This just fits perfectly down in there. This is all scrap. What I do got to do though, oh, and I put this leg on also because it was a little wobbly this way, and now it is good and strong. And it is, the leg is a little less than to be desired, but I want to put a brace. Have not forgotten about my steam engine, by the way. So got a leg now. Other things I wanted to do is I kind of wanted to have a table. So what I've decided I'm going to do is on this side will be my table. And I have it all marked out to be cut. And basically I'll cut it to line up with this and then bend down these two little squares to mount on there. And then that one's a table and it won't be hanging off at all. This one, however, if you continue this line out, which actually is on the other side, I'm going to have this piece, the small piece, sitting up in here. So it comes as a guard. So then I have like a little bowl to throw pieces in as I'm doing. And then that leaves basically this and this area to have the fire. And I'll put something here to stop the fire from coming up. So basically then it's just going to be this big. The fire can spill out here. I want to put some sort of maybe trap door thing on a hinge there. And then back here I can have like a coal bank. So anyway, that's the idea. That's the forge. I need to get a hairdryer, blower. Oh, and on a side note, if any of you remember my workshop, you remember that it got hot here. Look, a fan's now mounted. Thought it was cool. Anyway, pretty cool, and I gotta tighten it down. I'm not gonna touch it, don't want to get dirty. It looks right smart. I'm chuffed to bits. I said I would use that in a video. If you're British, you know what that means. So if you don't know how this is going to work, I'm going to have a blower coming off like this. And my ash dump is down here, and I have to put a cap. But it's going to come out like that, and I'm not sure how I'll do this yet.
Get on your homework.
Alright. But it'll blow on it.